Should we check on our little dramatic peace lily from last night? Oh, look at you. You got a new leaf coming in. Told you. Sure is running, so I will have plenty of silverware for the party. What I really need to do is deal with this. It's so bad. I really want to try to get this done before I leave for my show, or at least started, because it looks so bad and people are gonna want to see the color drench. I talked about the color drenching a lot. And then honestly, I feel like the living room is, it's at its best for right now. And then I also need to clear these, but I'm kind of wondering if I use these boxes as a base and I set one of the planks of wood on it and I make a little makeshift table for some of the food, because I don't know where I'm gonna put the food unless I put it on here. Maybe I move this to over here and this just goes in my room. Instruments go in my room, then table here with food and drinks over here by the sink. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I put food on here. I move this table here, and then this just becomes like a little seating area. I don't know. Also, the shoe rack for this area is coming tomorrow. As well as a shoe rack for people's shoes. I guess I should clarify. This is gonna be a shoe rack for people's shoes. This is gonna be like a shoe cabinet with little, do you know what I'm saying? Can you visualize? So that's coming tomorrow morning and I really wanna try to get that built before people come. And Emily invited me to a brunch at her place. So I said I would maybe stop by for like an hour, but I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to catch the bus down there and the bus back, and that is more planning than I was anticipating. I don't know why. I just in my head was like, I can just walk to Emily's, but I can't anymore because I'm here, because I live in a new place. Anyway, I'm feeling a little chaotic and stressed, and I feel like it's a good distraction from tonight's improv show. Time for a very, very, very mini walk on my lunch break. The shoe cabinet came early, so I need to leave for the bus at 5. I might try to at least start that process before I leave for the bus, and then hopefully come home and finish making the shoe cabinet so it's ready before people get here. And then I really do have to clean my bedroom up, or at least put things so they're not visible. And then I have to actually like clean, actually like take cleaning solution to surfaces, wipe down things. Not sure when that's gonna happen. Hopefully tomorrow morning. Feeling a little overwhelmed and stressed, but it is again a great distraction from the improv show that's happening tonight. I feel like those nerves are gonna hit on the bus ride to the theater. One update I will give is that Melissa offered to go to Aldi and pick up party snacks for me. So she did that today. She's gonna bring them over tomorrow around 2. And I'm hoping that everything will be clean and I will have all of the like serving things out for us to just put out the food and be ready by 3. But no one's gonna actually come at 3. Do you know what I mean? Like, people are coming at 3:15, 3:30. It's open house from like 3 to 9. So I just feel like no one's even gonna be here at 3. But she might also have a good idea for food situation and where that should go. I just filmed that whole thing and there's something in my hair. Like, ew. I'm feeling great. I'm excited for tomorrow to be done. Tonight to be done and tomorrow to be done. I'm looking forward to tomorrow at like 4 o'clock. when I've just given in to the state of my house and what it looks like, and people are just coming in to hang out. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not really sure why I thought I'd be able to start building a shoe cabinet right now when I have less than 20 minutes to pick out what I'm gonna wear tonight. And that, unfortunately, is gonna take some time. So I don't have any space to build a cabinet right now, but maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Okay, bare minimum makeup. Outfit has been selected, plus belt, jeans, and then neutral tennis shoes. And I have approximately 6 minutes to sit. I should be cleaning, I should be picking stuff up. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, but tomorrow, maybe even tonight. Who knows, but not right now. The nerves have really kicked in. This is the lip oil that I was testing, I don't even know, 2 weeks ago. But this is what it kind of like settles into, is like a more purpley, which I like. Can you see it? 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 I am immediately sweating, so that's fun. But actually, now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna be so sweaty tonight anyway that it's all just one big sweaty evening.
This alone.
Just waiting for my Uber.
You have ever had before. This dude, I never seen a funnier than him.
Welcome to another stop on the internet where we give it to you straight, no chaser. The Met Gala went off a couple of days ago.
I probably should not have gone to that improv show, but I couldn't resist. Also, that Uber driver, that was wild. Let me just explain a little bit about what he did. First of all, he kept asking questions, and normally I'm pretty good at just giving like simple answers when I'm not in the mood to talk. Sometimes I am in the mood to talk, you know, those chit chat here and there. But tonight I was just like, I'm just trying to get home. And this Uber driver kept asking questions, kept talking. And then I made the mistake of talking about what I was doing tonight. Like, oh, I was part of this improv show, blah, 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 took this class, ha, ha, ha. I'm not giving any energy. I'm giving zero energy. And this guy's just taking it and running. And then he's like, we're almost halfway to my place. And he is like, oh, let me show you some people that I really like. Have you listened to this? And then clicks it in YouTube. Like he's been listening to a YouTube video, goes to the YouTube app, plays it, disconnects his headphones. And now we're just sitting there listening to something that's a visual medium. And then I'm not really reacting because I'm just baffled by this. Like, I've never had an Uber driver do this ever. And then he's like, oh wait, let me show you something else. Let me play you something else. And then pulls up this like other political commentary thing. And it's like not funny. I'm trying to be like, okay, I'll give him a pity laugh when whoever it is says something that's like actually funny. And he didn't. He was like playing clips of like whoever it was at the Met Gala, like one of the Amazon like warehouse employee or like delivery employees that was like, we need to fight Jeff Bezos and like we have the power even though he thinks he does, blah blah blah, whatever. And this guy's like laughing at it. It was so weird. And he kept playing it until probably like a minute away from my place. Anyway, I need to edit the vlog, and now it's so much later than I thought I would be home, but I still might tried to build the shoe cabinet. And I know that's maybe stupid and I should probably just go to bed. But I'm kind of jazzed, you know, after that show. It was so fun. So we did the improv. Let me just set you down. So I have nothing with which to make this higher, so we're just gonna have to deal. Did the show and it was so fun, and I do think I would do it again. It wasn't as chaotic because there's 3 different teams that each get a coach. So you get there at like 6:15 and the show doesn't start until 7:30. So you have some time with the team that you have been assigned to kind of practice, get to know each other. And the coach that we had wanted us to do 2-person scenes. Do you remember? Was that yesterday or the day before when I was like, I don't know, like, I'm scared to do scenes with a bunch of people, like, we just did 2 people scenes. The only time somebody else could come in is if they were like enhancing the environment, so being like an inanimate object or whatever. And the coach did say that I did a good like inanimate object thing where it was like 2 people that were trying to find the North Pole, and then I like was like, I'm the North Pole. But I realized I didn't say anything after that. I just made them continue carrying on the scene. So I probably should have said more and interacted with them more. Yeah, it was really fun. I think I would do it again. The next thing that happened after our show, after the Friday night improv club, was cause a commotion, which is basically not make some noise, and that was really fun to watch. I am glad I stayed because it was really fun to see people try and act out these prompts and do the little mini games in person, and they did a great job. I was cracking up. I'm just feeling like I have some energy, so I think I might try to build that shoe cabinet tonight. We'll see. The first thing I need to do is the vlog, so I'm gonna go do that. For some reason, the audio didn't record on this clip, even though I was using my iPhone. But I'm just saying I'm going to work on building the shoe cabinet, even though it's really late at night. And I'm just gonna work until midnight, which is like 20-25 minutes. And so I think I then end the vlog and I say something similar to good night.